Hi, this is Debbie from Project 39, and I'm here with our September goals update. So, for those of you who are not aware, I joined the Crafty goals collab just last month. Normally people start their goals in January, but I'm starting mine now, and I'm going to go till spring because I do have some hefty goals, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But let me get right into it and tell you what I accomplished this month and what I did not accomplish. All right, so my goals were, there's several different parts. It was be creative, be generous, be supportive, and be making money. I mean, I don't expect to make $1 million, but I want to at least support my habits. With be creative, so I have pre-made mini albums. I have tons of blank ones that, I make when I am not in a real crafty mood, but I need to slow down on doing that because I have tons of them left. So I want to use up my pre-made mini albums. So for the month of September, at least when I started this Crafty Goals, I used 7 of my pre-made mini albums, which is pretty good. I'm glad I used that many. I did not use any of those 4x5 by 6x5 paper pads. I really was concentrating on fall and Halloween, and I don't have any fall and Halloween ones. Those are more generic family. So I probably won't use them until December. Collection kits, I didn't use any of my collection kits. Those are the pre-packaged things with stickers. I had used some right before I started this. I had used some fall ones, and I do have some Halloween ones, but I'm probably going to save those because I have so many other Halloween things. Use up embellishments. So I am pretty proud of myself with that. Hold on. So these are the empty packages of embellishments that I actually used. So this has ribbon on it. I think that I'd either ribbon or washi tape. And I used lots of ribbon because I came up with a way to use some Halloween paper to make badges if you were in a Halloween costume contest. And so I used a lot of my ribbon, which is good. I wanted to use the ribbon. So I used 17 packages of embellishments, not to mention, like brads and things that I have in my stash. I used a bunch of them. So I have lofty goals for October for embellishments, but again, I'll get into that later. I did complete 3 12x12 paper pads, and I have a confession. That you would think that would be great, and I used up some of my stash, but unfortunately, I went and got 2 brand new ones because they were so adorable. There was the Pinkalicious pink Halloween paper, and there was also a fall one, which I have not used yet. I'll probably hit the end of October. So I used one for my stash. I am not doing that anymore. I'm done buying. I'm done buying. I don't care how good the price is. And I did not use any 6x6 paper pads. I mean, I got a lot out of the 12x12, but I didn't attack any of the 6x6. I was sort of proud of myself that I actually did send a card. I don't think I've sent a card, but maybe 2 in the past year. So I sent 6 cards. I was happy about that. I did teach someone. We have a card making class once a month, and I taught one of my cards at that class. Give away something, so trying to reduce what's in my stash and whatever. So I gave away 43 cards. I gave them to a nursing home. There were some thank you cards and some birthday cards, and really some general cards that they can use for anything. It's between nursing homes and cards for soldiers, but since I was doing fall, I didn't think that I could get them out to cards for soldiers and then get them in a timely manner. So probably next couple of months will be a nursing home until I start doing some spring things. So I wanted to be supportive, and I do watch a lot of YouTube videos And I wanted to make sure I commented on every YouTube. I like when people comment on mine, so I should reciprocate and comment on other people. But the problem with that is I watch a lot of YouTubes as I'm crafting, and some I've seen 5 or 6 times. You know, I watch Christine Marcotte when I'm doing cards because number one, her pace is very quick and it gets me going. And number two, you know, she might remind me of something that I haven't done before. So I think I commented on about 75% of the YouTubes that I would sit down and watch. So I'm going to change this a little bit. I want to comment on every YouTube that I sit down and pay attention to, not what's playing in the background. Now, if there is something playing in the background, I certainly am going to like that. I mean, I'm going to be authentic. If it's something I really don't like, I'm not going to say I like it. But generally, I'm only going to watch those that I like. I mean, I'm trying to get into trying to expand my horizons and watching some new people and you know, just different kind of card making techniques that I'm used to. And that leads me into the subscribe and like. Again, you know, I really like most of my videos. There's always something to be said. Number one, these people put in the effort to make the video, you know, not to say that it's for everybody, but, you know, there's editing that goes into it and time that goes into it. And, you know, people are really cool, and it's neat to watch all of the different styles of the videos. So it's not difficult to like the videos. All right, so I've been good about posting videos. So I've gone through my 2 videos a week. And learn Instagram, I wrote down it's a work in progress because it is. I have a great teacher. One of my friends uses Instagram, and she's fabulous at it. My problem is, normally you would use your phone for Instagram, and my pictures are on Google Drive, and then to take the pictures, which my husband takes, they don't always go to my phone, and I have to put them on my phone. I don't have much storage on my phone. And I started Instagram for business, and now I've changed the account, and I don't know the password. It's just not as easy as I would like it to be. So it's a work in progress. My goal for the next week, which ends on Saturday, which probably when the video will post, is to post 1 Instagram post by Saturday, August 5th, and get that rolling. So that is my short-term goal. Long-term goal is still learn Instagram. A lot of people use Instagram and say it's very good for their business, because I have an Etsy shop and I am trying to you know, make more money than I spend. That should be everybody's goal. So anyhow, work in progress. All right, now I want to talk a little bit about my October goals. So that is what I had done for September, and this is what I plan to do for October. I want to use up 10 of my pre-made mini albums. Now there are some that, I don't know if you can see that. There are some that don't even have pages in it. And my daughter actually is coming to town today. I pick her up at the airport a little bit. And I probably won't be in my craft room very much this week. Other obligations will keep me from that, as well as visiting with her. But she can help me make pages for the pre-made mini album covers I have, and get some mini albums ready to fill. So just trying to make best use of my time. So I want to use 10 pre-made mini albums for the month of October. I don't think I will use any of my 4.5 by 6.5 paper pads. I'm just going to not have that as a hard and fast goal for October. I'm probably not going to use up any of my collection kits, because mostly I'm going to focus on Halloween until the 18th. Then anything that is Halloween should be done and posted on Etsy to sell. You know, Halloween will sell all year round, to be honest with you, but I want to take advantage of the timeliness of holidays. So if Halloween is not done by the 18th, I'm not gonna do any more. and I have a couple of Halloween collection kits that I'll probably keep. I have a large collection of Halloween embellishments, and I will show you what I have in Halloween in a little bit. And I want to use them all up. And again, that's before the 18th of October. And I have about 3 Halloween paper pads. Well, I think I have 5 Halloween paper pads. But I want to use up 3 Halloween paper pads and 1 fall for the month of October. And I have 2 6x6 paper pads. I'm sorry, I have 5 6x6 paper pads that are Halloween. I want to complete 2 of them. Okay, let me talk a little bit about my plan for Halloween. So going through my stash, I had an iris case full of open stock paper, just plain sheets of Halloween paper. And then I have it's a 13-inch by 13-inch box. It fits in those cubbies for either IKEA or Target or whatever. That was filled with Halloween. Here, let me show you what I have. My name is Debbie, and I have a problem. I seriously overbuy Halloween paper. This is what I have to work through for October, and honestly, I don't have the full month to work through it. So this really doesn't have too much. It only has scraps in it, maybe 1 or 2 pieces. I love this Raven's Head Manor paper. It's got the right touch of elegance and spookiness. So I'd like to get this pad completed. Miscellaneous papers. This one is actually plain cardstock, so I don't think I'm going to consider that Halloween, but I will try to use the paper. This is about 1.5 inches of single sheets of Halloween paper. So this I really would like to go through. And this is not even the worst of it. Just wait, we're almost there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6x6 paper pads. Not terrible. These are all of my Halloween stickers and embellishments, including washi tape. This cloth, this. I got this year, stupidly, a bag of spider confetti. Crazy thing about this is the bag opened and there's spiders all over the place. And even my exterminator, because I live in Florida, I've seen some of these spiders on the floor. Okay, this is bad. This is pieces of paper. And some are, well, that one isn't. Some are 6x6 pieces, and that one isn't either. But some are 6x6 pieces that would go great in an album. So this is definitely going to be attacked this year. This is Tim Holtz paper. This is, I don't know if you could say it, but this has spider webs on it, on the acetate. So this will be attacked this year. And then I have 2 kits, complete with stickers. That one looks like it was a Tuesday morning. And this I could have bought at the Echo Park Bouquet Stamp Expo. And a couple of miscellaneous odds and ends pieces. So I am going to have a plan for how to attack Halloween. Okay, I want to talk about, I'm going to continue to post 2 videos a week. That's an attainable goal. Don't have any problem with that. Learn Instagram. As I said, it's a work in progress, and I expect to be posting more regular through the middle of October. By the end of October, I will have gotten it, I'm sure. All right, now I want to talk about the theme for the month. Every month we have a theme. This month the theme is push. It is October. The end of the year is here, and whether you make crafts to sell or to give as gifts, the end of the year is generally the busiest time for crafters. So I will certainly do my push as well. The way that I like to push is batch things. I like to batch work together. So for instance, if I'm going to make cards, I would batch all of the card bases, make them all in one day. I usually do them with my mom. She'll fold, I'll score and cut, and we can get a lot of cards done at one time. I have some of these blank mini albums that I want to put flaps and pockets in, and I'm going to cut a lot of those all together and batch that. When I make YouTube videos, I try to do one session of making 3 or 4 videos at once and edit it not at the same time, but make the videos, then go back and edit it, then go back and do any graphics that I want to do. And then I also schedule it to be posted at a certain time throughout the week. So I might make my video on Monday, but schedule it to be posted on Friday, and then I don't have to worry about it. So the way that I am going to attack so I can do my year-end push is to batch things. So try it, even if you just do something as simple as you send out Christmas cards. For the month of October, just batch making the card bases. If you plan on sending out 60 Christmas cards, make 60 card bases. You know, that's something you can do and get it done all at once. And that's what I have for you today. That is my September goal update and my projected October goals. There are some extremely talented ladies in this collab. I invite you to go ahead and check out their Crafty goals videos as well. They might give you some great ideas on how you should push for the holidays and goal setting. We usually do it in our everyday lives. Why not do it for our crafty goals as well? So I appreciate that you watched. Please go ahead and like the video and go ahead and subscribe. That way you'll stay tuned and see whether or not I achieve my October goals. Thanks for watching.